We didn't start the fire. Can I just do my intro, please? Welcome to the final episode of Season 1 of the Tales of Onniaga.
We're gonna kill Spencer right
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hey Spencer, I know you talked about wanting to start a D&D campaign. You called it what? Tales of Onniaga, something like that. Chris filled me in a little bit on like the details. I'm in. When are we gonna start this campaign?
Welcome to the Tales of Onniaga. Last session, we're gonna do popcorn. I'm gonna say one word, somebody else says the next word. Alright. Welcome
to
the Tales.
Oh, was I supposed to say something? I'm sorry.
No, that's too many words. Too many words.
Alright. Welcome back to the Tales of Onniaga. Last time, our adventurers finally took down one of the rings inside of the mafia of the city of Midlock. They took down Gerald, the man that was training assassin orphans. And sadly, it ended with the death of Conry and Mortimer, with Mortimer's betrayal of Conry. Thinking that Mortimer was going to use their holy ability to heal their downed werewolf, Mortimer decided to end that life instead, and then proceeded to be murdered herself and taken on to the great beyond by her own patron. We come back now, 3 days after that. We come back to Barstool, Grothnar, and Ember, all in the tavern in the guild hall. It's been a couple days. Conry has been properly buried. Mortimer has been disposed of. I will leave that up to the rest of the party as to how they disposed of her.
Burn the body. Burn the body.
And Conry
in the canal.
And Conry's father and mother have decided to take over the orphanage and actually use it for its intended purpose as an orphanage. We now go to our three adventurers in the bar. A very familiar place for Barstool. Grothnar, you've never been to this place before, and Ember, you are fairly familiar with this place. And yeah, y'all are. Please tell me what y'all have. Yes.
Is this the bar where Barstool had a brief employment as a stool?
You don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna look around the bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the bar to see if there are any stools missing.
Investigation? No, perception. Just perception. Yeah.
13.
Okay. It seems that if there was, there does seem to be one that isn't as worn down as the rest of them. It could have replaced one that may have been broken in a bar fight or sprouted legs and walked away.
You've been replaced, Mars. No, just kidding.
I mean, I really wasn't doing my job, so I'm not surprised that they replaced me.
Yeah, you want to bring a seat for somebody's
Despite
ass.
his name, Barstool would make a really shitty barstool nowadays.
Yeah. Depending who you let sit on you.
Anyways.
Yay!
Grothnar, during y'all's stay at this guild hall, at some point an elvish woman comes up to you, and she comes up to you and is like, "Hello, my name is Ellen, and I kind of co-own this establishment. Would you like to join the guild? You don't seem to have a pin. Perrin would like to talk to you about possibly employing you with the guild."
I'm interested, actually.
She leads you, if you follow her, up a set of stairs to a double doors. Barstool and Ember, are y'all following after or no?
Barstool is on his shoulders. He has no choice.
You have no choice.
at the moment, I am like to honor Conray. I took like a string from his clothes or like a torn ribbon, and I braid it in next to my mom's braid. To, like,
That is adorable.
To honor him, Ember goes to visit the old people that she recovered their sons' bodies, just to like see if they need help with anything.
Okay.
The Owlbear family?
Yeah, the Owlbear family.
One whose head she chopped off.
Jesus.
Okay, so before we get to Ember visiting with the family, Grofnar, you go into these double doors, and you do have to duck down underneath them just a little bit, but not too much. And you go into this room, and you see a large man behind a desk.
Is he bigger than me? No one's bigger than me.
No, he's not
biggest?
bigger.
No, I'm just kidding.
You see a bearded half elf behind the desk. He is buff for his race.
Mhm.
And you see a larger human man with kind of a pot belly, holding a large warhammer, and he's just staring at you. But he's off to the side. His muscles are almost as big as yours.
I'm still strongest. At least I outranked the old lady. I'm stronger than the old lady. That's all that matters.
So, as you walk in, Perrin, who looks very tired, his face starting to show a bit more of age, he looks up and is like, "Ah, yes, it's you. We've seen you hanging around down there. Hello, Barstool." And Perrin waves up at Barstool.
Barstool waves back down.
We were wondering, in these hard times, I understand if you say no, but would you like to join the guild? You seem
What's in it for
accomplished.
Grofnar?
Well, you get jobs. You get this pin that will tell the guards around the country that if they see you in the streets causing a ruckus, that you are probably doing it for the good of the guild and the country, and that the guards will help you. There is some prerequisites, though. If you see trouble, you have to stop trouble.
Perfect.
And also, since we are in the time of civil war, it might come to a point where I might hire you out and give you a job that pertains directly to the war, like either taking supply chains to different parts of the country, escorting people around, things like that. And you can leave the guild at any time, of course. We won't force you to be with us, but it does have its perks. Anyways, it's up to you. If you want, he turns around a piece of paper in front of him and pushes a quill towards you. Just sign that contract, and we'll put you on file.
Grofnar don't know how to write.
Uh,
I can read, but I can write.
Damn it!
The anti-comrade.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit better than you, Connor. I know how to read.
At least knows how to sign his own name.
I know how to read, not write. Okay, I was raised by in a tribe. I didn't know how to write. Anyways,
you can.
we'll check just work.
If you wish to join, you can just put an X on the line.
Okay, sounds good. One condition: can I have his hammer?
The man looks over at you and is like, you're gonna sir, you're gonna have to take this hammer if you're gonna want it from me.
I'll arm wrestle you for it.
No.
Come on, you seem pretty strong.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion. Where's my persuasion? Okay. 17.
All right. You seem kind of full of yourself. He comes over and he rolls up what is left of his sleeve, and he just plops his elbow on the table, and he's like, "Let's fucking go." So
can Barstool
there's
stealthily from his shoulders put the lion cloak like over, just like barely
he's not attuned to it.
over Grothnar's shoulders?
He's not
dang.
attuned to it.
Wait, hold on. Barstool's gonna interject. How about you arm wrestle me for it instead, on his behalf? And then I look over at Grothnar and I wink. So he knows that there's shenanigans going on.
I can use my strength. Do I know about the lion's cloak? I think he used it before, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, I cracked it at the thing, so you do know about the lion's cloak.
Okay. We'll do that. If he fails, it is mine. I will try to do it myself.
All right, little guy. He kind of like pulls over a chair and gets on his knees to make it easier for you. Like he's not 7 feet tall, but he's like 6'5". Like so, he's not.
He's a good size.
He's a good size, and he looks like an older working man. And
okay.
Okay, this is how it's gonna work. You need to win 3 consecutive roll-offs against me.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that.
Hold on.
So,
how many roll-offs will there be if he needs to win 3 in a row? Because this could go on forever.
It's gonna be 3 out of 5. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Barstool is gonna get in position. Once somebody's counting down,
This man's hand kind of not only goes over your hand, but also your wrist. You can feel the years of work behind him, and
Callous.
He's going to rage.
Oh no. Okay, as soon as the countdown is like over.
Yeah. So 3. I'm gonna 3, 2, 1, and then we roll our first one. 3,
right.
2, 1.
Damn.
What'd you get?
4 plus 5 is 9.
He got a 13 plus 5, so he's got 18.
Damn it. Why is his score plus 5 as well?
Because he's raging.
All right.
He's raging.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, all right. So, with surprising strength, you're used to your magical strength coming out for you, but his strength just like overpowers you. He's holding you right there, but you're holding your own right now. Another roll. 3, 2, 1.
17.
That's another 18 on his behalf.
You son of a bitch.
You better win that fucking hammer for me. I want a hammer.
Your hand is right onto the table. He's smiling at you now. He's like, "You're
Come on,
good."
it's like a 20.
All right,
I gotta get this nat 20.
Another roll. 3, 2, 1.
God damn it, 9 again. It's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Barstool's wrist breaks.
I would actually like you, as your hand not only hits the chair, breaks the chair, I would like you to take 8 damage as you bounce off the ground and spin in the air.
What is this, Beyblades?
Yeah, he fucking let him rip. He's like,
Nice.
No one gets my hammer. And now that you've had he set it down during all this, and Grothnar, if you wanted to, you could have a look at the hammer as...
I want to look at the hammer.
So, you go and look at the hammer. It's about the size of a loaf of bread. With
That's...
a 2-foot hammer. Like...
Oh, okay. Oh, the hammer itself, the hammerhead. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the hammer head itself is a loaf of bread.
I thought you were saying the entire hammer was the size of a loaf of bread. I'm like,
no.
Very small.
No. And a foot and a half of a handle on it. You look embedded in the center of the stone hammer is a glowing green stone.
Can I try to stealth take that and put it on my axe?
Stealth check.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Sorry.
Oh, sleight of hand? Oh, okay.
Uh,
That is a 12.
and I'm going to roll for Perrin. That is a 2.
Yes! I get the stone!
Okay. It's embedded in there just a bit, so I'm gonna need like a strength check. It's not gonna be much, but it is embedded into the stone.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wait, it's a +5. I got an 8.
It's stuck in there.
Oh,
That just wasn't enough for you to get that stone out of there. You needed a 10.
you did me wrong, 3.
Anyways, so after Barstool bounces off the ground and is spinning off into oblivion, this man looks over at you and is like, "What the fuck are you doing with my hammer?" And he comes over and he kind of just picks it up.
I was just admiring it. It's a very nice hammer. Barstool,
Oh, there it is. Had
you
to
fucked me.
I absolutely love the difference in articulation with Grothnor, because at times he just goes, "Need work," and then other times like, "Don't worry, no sir, don't worry, you misunderstand."
Okay, I haven't found the voice for Grothmar yet. Okay, I'm working on it.
Sir, I sincerely,
Process.
sir, I sincerely apologize and would wish for you to forgive me from the bottom of my soul.
Hey Grothnor, what's
sir,
going
very
on?
good,
Grothnor hungry.
like he only
Growth
talks
not
normal
hungry.
when he's in trouble.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
It's called manners, okay? If I don't need to talk a lot, I talk short. But when need talk, when trouble, it come out nice.
Anyways,
Does Grothnor have the pin and the paperwork signed?
yes, it's all signed now.
It's an X.
All right.
That's
I'm
all I
gonna,
could write.
I'm gonna like beat me in the arm wrestle, and I'll say next time as I slowly back away.
And he kind of just he kind of grunts at you and just goes and
I
sits
shake
back
his
where he was.
hand too.
He's still kind of raging, and your arm is kind of sore from that. So like you wince a little as his hand grips yours.
I pick Barstool up and just put him back on my shoulder. You're
And
done, little man. You're done.
Shove him
Y'all-
in the doorway.
at that point, Ellen comes running up and says, Perrin, the Queen's army has taken the canal. They're starting to sink ships."
Time for action?
Nice.
I mean,
Ship.
anyways, we go now over to Ember, going over to visit old people. Ember, you find fairly quickly the nice elderly couple and their grandson. Their grandson is hanging out in the front yard, just doing what little boys do, eating mud. And you see his grandmother off on the other side of the yard, hanging up some wet sheets. She just got done doing laundry, so.
She
Sure.
walks to the old lady first, and she's like, "Hey, good to see you again."
Hey, yeah, I remember you. You helped find our son.
How have you been doing? I've been thinking about you ever since you left, and we parted ways.
We've been scraping by. War's been taking a toll on all of us. I've started. My husband started working again, and I've taken up a job doing other people's laundry. What about you? What have you been up to? Look like you've been through hell.
I know, but in a way it feels good. Back home, everything was so numb that I was just screaming inside.
Well,
After-
that's dramatic. You Gen Zers always so dramatic.
Wait a sec. Is Tales of Onniaga that far along in the human race?
and it never stopped. Anyway, Amber like continues just like, It's like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, there were some happy moments, but the fact that there was no excitement drives you nuts. And Ember gives her like 100 gold. Is like, this should help out for a while.
Oh, thank you. This is a year's worth of gold. Are you sure about this?
Oh yeah, I mean, attachment to money isn't worth anything, right?
It helps. Money helps a lot. I'm gonna have to invest this in something. Anyways, the little boy now comes over to you. Hey, you got a weird hair.
Sorry.
Just points to your braid. You got a weird hair. What's that? You got something in that.
It's some kind of historic thing that my dad taught me. We remember people that have passed on in lives with small braids under the coat of our hair to honor and remember them. This red one is my mom's, and this green-looking one is my friend Conray.
The little boy looks up at you and is like, "You have one for your mom. What about your dad?" I don't have a dad.
A lot of people don't have parents, but if anyone gives you trouble about it,
Well, you've been out of town. What are you gonna do about it?
it's like
Ember, yes.
If people give you trouble about you not having a dad, when I am in town, me and you can spar, so you can just kick their asses yourself.
Ah, yes.
Oh, it's okay to kick people's asses? Because there's this kid at school that I've been waiting to get at.
Only
Do
if it's first punch, but it's your choice if that's right or wrong. So
What?
Grandma,
If they swing at you, you have every right to.
Can
anyway, she
I
tried-
have one of your knives?
You can
No.
have this use of gold sword if you want.
Wow. You give him. Wait, are you giving this little boy? What was his name? The gold sword that you got from Jorgen.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used it. There's really no point. It's pretty.
This little boy. You hand this sword to this little boy that's made out of solid gold, and he can't hold it. It's too heavy. He falls down. He's like, I could buy so many knives with this.
Yeah, so you can take it to the place to sell it.
I'm gonna go to Jenkins. Do you want to come with me to Jenkins's place?
No, not today. I need to go.
Oh, come on, take me to Jenkins's place.
Kiddo, I need you to take
We have other
grandmother
people too.
that sword. Not pawn it off.
Grandma's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be able to get a lot of gold from this. I can get like 7 swords for the price of this gold sword. This kid's very.
That's good quality.
This
All right.
6-year-old is very in tune with how much gold is worth.
Okay.
He starts hopping off down the road towards Jenkins. Grandma, I'm gonna go pawn this sword.
Hey, wait. It's like, I'm only taking you to the pawn shop at Jenkins, only if you give your grandmother half the gold.
That's fine. Anyways, so y'all walk. So you walk down with this weird kid.
I was gonna ask the grandma if she needed
It's a
help with
changeling.
any, heavy work, like what if she needs help patching the roof or something, but okay. This is how it's gonna go.
So the little boy walks down the street, and you get to the front of Jenkins's place. A very familiar place to you. You've been arrested here. You've been in. Your friend Conry seemed to have some sort of relationship with Jenkins at some point, and you walk in, and instead of seeing a bell on the table, you see a cat. You see a cat just over there, just sitting on the table where the bell usually is.
I'm like, oh.
Pull the cat's tail to make a noise.
Want some belly rubs, kitty?
You don't touch me, human. I'm the new security system for Jenkins.
Ah, yes, a tiny cat. How wonderful.
That makes sense.
If only Grofnar was here, he would prove you wrong. Anyways, so, are you going to be buying anything, selling anything? If you want to talk to Jenkins, I can summon him if needs be, but after so many break-ins and robberies, he does not want to be summoned to every single one of his shops at a whim.
That sounds understandable. This kid wants to pawn this sword I gifted him.
Yeah! It's a smart investment. He sets the sword up.
But half
said-
of it he can't use because half of whatever you give him pawning it is gonna
His
go for-
grandmother's.
Yes.
The cat comes over and starts sniffing around, kind of, the cat, when it moves and hops around, the sword, seems a little ethereal. He's not really touching, anything, really. He's more of floating through the air, but kind of as if he's walking through the air. So, he sniffs it around, and he's like, this is about worth 76 gold. So, if that or, little boy, you can trade it in for one of our numerous magical objects.
Trade it in for the gold and then you can use your half to buy whatever.
You don't tell me what to do.
I will fight you.
I will win.
Oh, what a child.
This 6-year-old is looking up at you. He's 6. He's looking up at you. You don't tell me what to do. He's like, I'll take the gold, and I'm gonna buy this. And you see him pick up a familiar-looking mace off the floor. It was Mortimer's mace. He picks it up, and the cat gives the rest of the money to the boy. The boy puts it in his pocket and starts going back down the road. And at that, he starts walking towards the door. At that moment, through the beaded curtain doorway comes.
Coming out of the beer door are 2 short children. Are there customers here? Teacups. We can sell things to them for you.
Boys, what are we? It's always hard to listen to both of you.
Well, we heard that someone was trying to sell something to us. We can give them a good price.
The little boy turns around. The little boy turns around to Jimmy and Jammy and says, "No, I already got what I wanted." He holds up a bag of gold and his mace. He's like, "I'm gonna go beat that little boy. I'm gonna go beat up Steve." Next time,
Richard, Gerald, all the same names for everything.
And Reginald.
And Reginald.
Just like his dad.
Maybe it's odd names that are super common. Reggie,
Knowing
Richard.
that there's now nothing to sell and or buy from someone, Jimmy and Jamie are just gonna run around the store rearranging things, and be
Oh,
like,
God.
"Ooh, all the red things are gonna go over here. All the blue things over here. Let's put them in size order."
Jimmy, what the hell are you doing?
and at that moment, another figure comes out of the beaded curtains.
A tall guy, kind of muscular, about 6'3", blonde hair. He's wearing jeans and a Dave & Buster's t-shirt.
Of course he is.
I just realized.
He's basically Matthew McConaughey.
And a little bit of leather armor and a bag.
You said,
And then next to him is a very tiny little mechanical dog that looks remarkably like a corgi with little wings on its back.
I just realized. How tall did you say your character was?
6'3".
Oh, so you have Goddard
So,
from Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy and Jamie can stand on it, like head to toe, like stacked each other, and they'll still be 3 inches shorter than JJ.
Nice.
They're 3 feet tall each.
JJ, you come out, you see Ember. You see this young woman with dark hair with braids in her hair. And she's clad in armor and all that, and a little boy just walking out the door with a bag of money and a mace. And you also see the 2 boys that you're supposed to be babysitting destroying the store. Well, not destroying. They are rearranging everything.
I take both of them by like the collar of their shirts in one hand and just like pick them up and like put them down.
As you pick them up, their legs are still moving, so it's the weird shredding air thing.
Ember like couldn't help her reaction. She's like, "Oh, that's so cute," and she like covers her mouth and she like looks away.
Jimmy and Jamie immediately hear it and turn. A new customer! And they run right up.
We don't need to. Oh Jesus.
Hi,
I'm
welcome
sorry.
to Uncle Jenkins' Store Wonder Emporium. How can we help you today?
I like crouch down looking at these little kids. I was like, all right, I'm willing to spend 20 gold. What do you got for me?
Well, we've got, and then they just run around the store grabbing a bunch of different things.
Guys, we can't do this. Your uncle's gonna kill me and then you and then me again.
Oh goodness, JJ, while saying this, you remember back when you were first hired by Jenkins. If anything happens to these little boys, you will wish you have died. I have many magical objects that I would love to test out on a living subject.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. Sounds fantastic, boss.
Just terror in his voice.
Here's the money.
Pushes up 3 octaves.
I don't have time to. I have something to go do. And you hear, in this flashback, you hear a large screech from what sounds like a very big bird, and the smell of ozone in the air, like a lightning storm's going on. Anyways, that's it. Now we're back to the present. You just remembered, like, I don't want to be a test subject.
As you're remembering this, Jimmy and Jamie are like reaching for the most dangerous object they can find.
No, I grab them again.
And at this moment, all of you, Ellen just ran in and said, the Queen's army has taken the canal. They're blowing up boats. All of you simultaneously hear an explosion from the canal. Perrin and the man in the corner and Ellen all go running out.
We follow them running.
Fantastic. What do you 3 do?
I take off after her.
No, wait, y'all.
What?
So you're going towards the explosion? The boys
Yes.
haven't even gone yet.
Oh
No,
well.
you're now carrying the boys towards the explosion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think I would have. I'm kind of an idiot, so I don't think I would have like put them down. So they're just like.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Wait, hold
Why
on.
every single one of your characters, one can't read and one is a little bit of an idiot? Why is this?
No, wait. His intelligence is incredibly high. His wisdom is very, very low.
He is a smart
Okay, so he
himbo.
he basically doesn't have morals.
So to help
Basically
Chris
doesn't have
out,
morals.
to help Chris out
Hold
before
on.
JJ moves, Jimmy and Jamie turn to each other. Hey, Jimmy, you want to go over there? Yeah, Jamie, let's go. And then they do the air running thing again, but because they're being lifted up, can't move.
Wait.
Okay?
Would JJ have taught the 2 boys Naruto run?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes!
Absolutely. 100%.
So the visual is JJ's holding them, and now in the air they're Naruto running. But because JJ knows their voices but hasn't registered that they've actually left and that he's holding them, JJ's just gonna run after what he thinks is them while still holding them.
Yeah. I want to actually drop them for a second so I can build. I'm an artillerist, so I can build cannons, and I want to build a flamethrower.
While you're running towards an explosion?
I think he's doing this because it only takes an action, so I don't think it's that complicated.
Well, you don't even know if you'll need a flamethrower yet. There might be fire.
Need a flamethrower.
There might be already be fire there.
Fight fire with fire.
always
Fire with
need
fire.
flamethrower. Listen to the stool.
The boats are on fire.
It's called fighting fire with fire. It works.
Exactly.
Anyways.
It never ended badly in the history of forever, so...
Instead of a fire extinguisher, you get a fire enlarger.
Okay, so y'all get to the canal and you see, okay, so you all get to the canal roughly the same time. Both the shop and the guild are fairly close together, so y'all get to where the canal is. Grothnar and Barstool, you know exactly where your ship was. The ship is on fire. Like, excessively on fire.
Why our ship,
How on
Spencer?
fire is it?
Well, there's other ships in the canal, but all the ships are on fire, and you see the Queen's soldiers with an emblem of a swirled tentacle on their chest and on the flags are on the ships, making them burn faster. You also see some of them accosting a lot of the sailors and the fishermen and all those kinds of people and the salespeople, just mowing down people in the name of the Queen. You hear Perrin yelling orders to people as you see more guild members coming in to try to put out the fire. Ember, this is actually a very familiar sight to you due to the fact that you are the last of the people and you remember this kind of action being taken by Perrin during the wildfire that incited your entire adventure. Perrin is running around. He punches one of the soldiers in the face, and Grothnar and Barstool, you see the man with the hammer don't take the stairs down to the ships. He kind of just jumps off the cliff and lands on the deck below.
Ooh, I want to do that too. Not really.
He doesn't even superhero land. He just takes it all to the knees.
That's healthy.
And you see that he starts going to town on everybody. What actions do all of you take now that you see a fire going and other people taking actions to put out the fires or to fight soldiers and save people?
Alright. Recap to episode 1. Ember tries to lift up a barrel of water.
You look over to the barrel of water that you tried to lift in the first episode, and I would like you to do a strength roll.
Oh, are we rolling
The
initiative?
twins. Oh.
No, I just clicked.
Okay, so what are the twins doing?
So
What
the
are the
twins.
twins doing?
Which one's the ranger again? Oh yeah. Jimmy pulls out a short bow that he has, notches an arrow to it, and aims at one of the soldiers.
Okay. Roll attack if you're going to.
And let's go. Wait, hold on. That's not my one. There you go. That is a 22.
Yeah, I see it. It's a 22. Yes, game log. Love you, game log.
Alright, well-
You definitely hit. It goes into one of the eye slits. Roll damage, please.
That would be 8. I rolled the
Fireball
way you were
damage
talking.
again.
It goes into one of the eye slits in this man's helmet and just sinks straight in. You see him start thrashing about, and the other soldiers that were around him look up and point up at you.
And then while this is happening, Jammy, the druid, is going to ask. What are my bonus actions? He's gonna grab some pebbles from the ground and cast magic stone on them. Which is a cantrip, and so the 3 stones are now imbued with magic, and if someone throws them, it's a ranged attack of 60 feet. And so he's just getting that ready.
Okay, yeah, they're not quite in range yet. They're still over on the ship. They haven't moved towards you yet. They just have noticed you. Okay, what, Ember, what did you get for lifting the barrel?
I rolled a 14. And
Okay, you lift this barrel up.
And
Finally able to lift this barrel of water.
Their development.
I huck it at a fire and, trying to take people out with it.
Okay, roll a strength attack. Just roll another strength attack.
19. Oh, wait.
Okay, so what you do, you're standing on the edge of this cliff with this barrel of water, and you chunk it over at a flaming sail on a ship, and as it hits, the water puts out the fire, and the barrel lands on three of the soldiers, knocking them out. But there's still plenty of soldiers down there. Barstool, what do you want to do?
Can I look around and see if I can find anyone has a special insignia or stars on their shoulder, or someone who's higher ranking than everyone else?
Perception check.
18.
Goodness. So, you do see a man with with the tentacle symbol on his chest and a larger plume on his helmet.
I am casting Fireball on that man.
Okay, so he has 6 people around him.
Perfect.
So they're all gonna have to roll. Okay, so this will cause more fire damage to the ships.
They're already gone.
Barstool, no! No!
Okay, so I need to roll dexterity. That was an 8 for him. He does not save. And let's see what everybody else get. That's a 13. Dex is
13. So they.
Okay, so everyone except. Okay, so he's kind of surrounded by 6 other people, and the fireball appears right above him. Everyone jumps out of the way, takes half damage. Roll damage. Roll how much damage?
33.
Okay, so he does. Oh goodness, I love this. Love it so much.
I love that too, because then I don't have to roll 8 d6s at the same time.
Yeah, I love this. Okay, so he is blasted from his past. Everybody else takes half damage. Everyone's still alive, but they're not looking good. At this point, Ember, you see. Ember, you look down and you see a familiar person boarding the boat who had just jumped off the same cliff that you're standing on the edge of. You see your dad, the man with a pork belly and a big magic hammer, charging after this commander of soldiers that was just fireballed. As the fire spreads, your father's going to take a swing with his hammer. That is a natural 1. In his old age, after jumping off a cliff and banging his knees, he kind of misses and embeds his hammer into the burning deck of this ship. He's going to get a second reckless attack.
Should have given me the hammer, old man.
So 16. He's going to go with the 16 plus 5. So he gets a good whack with this hammer and is going to do. Okay, math. I need to start using this, but he does 12 damage to this commander as you see his helmet dent as the hammer hits it.
Jesus Christ.
What is JJ doing?
Oh no.
Alright,
Also, JJ, you're gonna feel a little tug on your shirt or whatever, and Jammy will be holding up one of those magic stones for you to take if you want.
Here, I'm gonna pocket it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it.
Wait.
I don't know
You-
what I do with this.
Yeah, you just see one of the boys fire an arrow. You see a fireball. You see a man dent a guy's head, and just this little kid tugs on you. Is like, here, have a rock.
Thanks, buddy. I'll treasure it.
I do so much damage.
Oh goodness.
Horrible, man.
Alright, then I'm gonna run and try and flamethrower these bitches.
Of course you are. More fire.
Everyone
You
is fighting
Barstool
fire
are
with
just-
fire.
DJ and Barstool are gonna get along, I can tell you that. So the
Hey, Ember, what was your dad's name again?
Blaze.
Okay.
So
Very
much fire.
I really love
So
how
much
that
fire.
Blaze.
That's
came
it.
up right
That-
now.
Okay, so that's it.
Your blacksmith names.
Yeah. So go on,
Famous
go
and
on,
sleepy
Chris.
names.
I'm just gonna go run up to the biggest group of queen soldiers I can find and just flamethrower their asses.
Okay. You see where this older man with the hammer just just attacked. You can get over there with your movement, and there's about 7 people in front of you. If you want to roll attacks.
Yeah. With flamethrower, they have to succeed on a DC 16 of a Dex saving throw, or
Uh-huh.
take half.
Okay, so let me roll for the. That's a 15 for the commander, and his troops got a natural 20. So.
Okay. Well, at least I get the commander.
Yeah. So, well, everyone else is gonna get half damage. So.
Once again.
That's 10 damage.
Okay, so he takes 10 more damage. He's looking rough. He's been exploded. He's been dented, and all of his other 2 of his soldiers around him are down with burnt skin. They're just like, I thought we started the fire.
I would also like to use my bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon on my sickle dagger.
Okay.
Weapon.
Did you need a roll attack, or do I roll?
No, Arcane Weapon just gives me extra damage whenever I stab someone with it.
Okay, so please roll attack.
No,
It's
they
gonna be
haven't
sti-
attacked with it yet.
Oh,
a bonus
goodness. Okay,
It's
bonus
for
action.
later.
all right. It
I
is
didn't-
now time for the soldiers to take their turn.
I didn't take a turn.
Oh, go ahead, Grofnar. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead,
I do-
Grofnar.
I do have that cloak of, I think it was called Perfect Disguise or something, or Disguise,
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
Yeah,
I want to try to cloak the queen. Am I able to do that, or clone the queen, become the queen?
you've never
Stop
seen
this
the
madness?
queen. Wait, no.
Okay, never mind.
There's the mural
Oh, wait,
on
you,
the ship.
You saw the mural
It's in
on
the
the
ship.
ship. Yes, you know what the queen looks like.
I want to become the queen.
At least the front of her. You're not entirely sure about from behind.
You only know
Generalize.
you only know what she looks like through like her portrait. So you are now in a ball gown, and
Yes!
you have hair now.
Grofnar!
Thing is, you are much taller than the queen should be.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
No, but now, do you know Lady Dimitrescu?
Yes, to the chest.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, that is exactly, but in a ball gown.
Wait, hold on.
Even
Wait,
hotter.
Spencer. I don't have the stats for this, but I'm pretty sure because I'm 6th level and a transmutation wizard, I
Uh-huh.
can use a transmutation stone to make a person 1 foot taller or shorter. So if I were to do that, is the cloak being able to do that? We could make it like 2 feet shorter.
Uh,
I would be. I would be 5'9" instead
You
of
have to
7'9".
create the transmutation stone yourself. Isaac.
I did that already. Shh. I did that when I leveled up.
Okay, so at that. All right. Sorry. So you look like the queen. Now you can go 6 inches shorter than you actually are, so you could become 6'7", 6'5" if you wanted to. But that's still a lot taller than what the actual queen is.
So it's 6
But-
inches shorter or 6 inches taller, right?
No, you can become a foot taller to 8 feet or 6
Okay.
inches shorter.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6 inches shorter, so I'll be 6'5". No, I'd be 7. I'd be 7'4", because I'm 7'9". 7'3".
Lovely.
7'3". Jesus Christ.
Goodness.
Math.
I don't know math, even as a human. And the fact that the queen is now 7'3". Oof. Big ass oof.
It's going to be fantastic. So, so what are you trying to do with this?
I want to try to get him to stop making fire.
Okay. So, what do you say? You go down there, flames all around you, but the flames seem to not be touching your illusionary ball gown.
It doesn't change your voice, so good luck.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh. Can I change my voice?
Bart, can
In order to
Bart
try to sound like the
Hold on.
queen?
You don't know what the
Bart
queen
fell on the
sounds like.
queen's shoulders.
Fucking
Can
Christ,
he
that's
be like,
right.
New orders from the queen. Stop burning shit.
Stop burning shit.
Stop
see
burning the
the flame
ships!
to the queen.
She's...
Stop putting holes in my ship.
Alright. What is this mutiny? I did not say burn the ships! Stop it at once!
Roll roll
Deception?
deception with disadvantage.
Mm.
Like
What will my disadvantage be?
You roll twice and you take the lower number.
That you're fucking. Oh, I thought you were asking why you got disadvantage. You're
No.
huge and don't have a woman's voice.
Have a random halfling on your shoulder.
I got 16.
They're gonna try to do an insight check. That's a 14.
I
They all stare at you. They're not instantly doing what you say, but like, wait. So 16 was your lowest, right?
No, 10 was my lowest, plus the 4, or plus the 4 for deception, and then
so y'all met.
12.
So your high. So wait.
Hold
You got
on,
a 14.
do that again. You rolled a what?
I got 10. I rolled a 10 the first time,
Okay,
and then a 12 the second time, but
Okay,
I
so we take
have
the
a
10.
plus 4 for deception.
so we take
So
the 10.
you take the 10 plus 4.
and
Why
that's-
take the 10? Oh, I have to take
that's
this lowest
14,
one.
yeah.
That's right. Okay,
That's
so 14.
disadvantage.
Never mind. Sorry.
So we just met. So I don't know what to do. They rolled a 14.
Uh,
I don't. Do I go with the deception or they're suspicious of?
technically
This is-
speaking, Spencer, anything above 10 succeeds. So both the deception and the insight would work. So it's up to you as to how it would work.
Succeed.
Okay.
They think it's the queen, but they don't trust the queen. I don't know.
No, listen,
No. What the?
I just think that she's just gotten a little fatter, you know? Like,
Hey, he's
I'm muscular.
I'm
just
gonna
so
make it
taller.
2 feet taller than she was.
According to Reddit, it says the person who rolled insight is relatively unsure if it's a tie. They're unsure if what they're believing is a lie, but they don't know for sure. They're just a little
Yeah,
unsure
so-
whether or not it is.
they're like, ma'am, what are you? What are you doing here? And how? This is the commander speaking. How did you get
Barstool
so
interrupts this
big?
man mid-sentence and
Wouldn't-
says,
I am
"Are
wearing
you
stilts,
questioning the
so
orders of
everyone
the
can see
queen?"
me.
Wouldn't the captain know the queen's whereabouts?
That's why he's confused
Like,
as
what are
to
you
why
doing
she's
here?
here.
Can-
What are
hold
you
on.
doing here? You were
I have
just
a
in the
question.
capital. Yes, Barstool.
Can Barstool attempt to intimidate this man and like yell at him like, "Are you questioning instructions of the queen?"
Go ahead and roll intimidation. I'm gonna.
shall. I got a 22.
You're gonna roll a
I
charisma
got it.
saving throw.
I got a 12.
Amazing.
So,
This is perfect.
so he kind of pipes back down. He's still very unsure, but there's a little man screaming at him, and a very tall person who says they're the queen. Ma'am, and you were just up at the capital. You told us to do this. You specifically told us to burn all the ships that weren't ours.
I didn't say burn the ships. Oh, actually, that they said that wasn't ours. Does the ship that's on fire over there, I'm talking about our ship, look like it's not ours? Because when it's the queen's ship,
No,
isn't it?
you took it from Mortimer.
No,
That's
we
a different
traded it
ship.
out.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about. Damn it. All right. Fuck.
Should have kept
That ruined
it.
it. I forgot about the.
Yeah, but
The
y'all
ship
decided to
switch.
set fire to your old one.
Hey, we didn't
Yeah,
start the
Harry
fire.
was not consulted about that.
The ropes and stuff. I don't know.
Hold on. That just hold on. I gotta rethink this because I kind of ruined what I was thinking because I thought we were still on the old ship. I forgot about that.
Ellen's gonna kill this man with magic missile. No.
The ship's already on fire. I think it's
Yeah,
a
Can I
lost
just try
cause.
can I just try to fucking axe him in the head to like stop it so he doesn't ask any more questions?
Are you gonna attack?
I'm gonna
He-
attack. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and attack. This is gonna be terrifying for this man.
A fucking 7-3 queen with a fucking narcotic or a bow,
Lady-
my bow great axe.
He's just
Lady
Need to do that.
He-
Fully
yeah,
bisect
he
this
just
man's head.
he accepts it. He's like, his
Yup.
name is Mark.
This
This
is
guy's
my
name is
time.
Mark. This guy's name is Mark.
Aw. Of course it is.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Spencer,
Yeah.
can I cast Hold Person on this man so that he can't move while he is being axed?
Yes.
Let me
you
ask you a
can.
question.
It is
Why
a
are you
wisdom
so
save
baby?
DC of 13.
Go. If y'all are okay.
Fighting fight. I'm right there.
So y'all are so you can cast Hold Person right as Grothnar is about to attack. So he sees this huge woman raising his hammer. Go ahead and what do I have to roll to save?
Wisdom DC 13.
That's a 6. All right. So
I got a 17 for the attack.
Okay, so this man.
You don't have to attack roll now. You auto.
No, no.
Because you
he-
terrorized.
okay, let me describe to you.
Sorry.
This man, being very confused, suddenly feels like he is being held by a large hand to be held still. He sees this queen in front of him. She is beautiful for human standards, but this enormous queen in front of him. Bring out, which axe are you using?
My bone axe, so I get necrotic damage as well.
Brings out this axe and just slams it down on him. He's taken enough damage. He only had like 3 hit points left. He took 33 damage from
Barstool's fireball.
Barstool's fireball. He's just, and the last thing that Grothnar you hear is like, "This is exactly how I wanted to go." And
By a 7'3" queen. Oh yes, the perfect drag queen in this session.
Don't forget the tiny person on her shoulder.
you see,
Commanding
you
him
see.
to stop moving.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was on the shoulder. You see a name tag fall off this man, and if you read it, it says Mark Iplier.
You son of a whore.
Yes, so much better.
Chris, what are you
Markiplier.
trying to say?
Oh man, now we're in trouble.
There.
Crunchy Chris.
Yeah, you're there. You're right there. So,
I want to flame queen.
you want to flamethrow the queen?
Yeah,
Yes.
What is
Alright,
wrong with you?
JJ hasn't met you. JJ just knows you're the queen.
I know.
Is the flame? Hold on. Is the flame throwing a spell?
It's not. It's mechanical.
Not a spell.
So I can
You are very crunchy.
I cannot. Yeah, we cannot understand you. It's very crunchy.
You know.
Enunciate a little bit better.
Am I better?
Not very.
Hold on,
but
as long as
uh,
everyone's quiet, we might be able to decipher it. So go ahead, Chris.
My subclass is an artillery, so I can make one of 3 cannons with an action, and I already built my flamethrower. So, if I could, I would like to attack the queen.
roll attack.
That got
Or-
less crunchy as it went on.
Yeah.
What's the DC?
Yeah, what's the DC
A
save?
16 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, both of you, Barstool and our large queen.
Got a nat
Please.
20.
So Barstool, you do a backflip off the queen.
So, is it the modifier? It's a save, right? Plus the save for the dexterity.
Saving throw, so there's a different set of
the same
modifiers for it.
modifier
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got 17.
You're still gonna take half damage.
Fuck.
It only
Okay.
does.
What about
it only
the
does
nat
2d8.
20?
But
It'd still be half damage.
God damn it. I'm fine with this.
Because of perfect disguise, it does not look. This is from JJ's perspective that the fire does anything to the queen.
oh,
It looks
whatever.
as if nothing happened to the queen.
8 damage, so 4 damage for you guys. But
Since Jimmy
as
and
he's doing it, he
Jamie,
yells, "Take that, you slave owning bitch!"
since Jimmy and Jamie have been watching JJ, because JJ's in charge of them, can they notice
Yes.
he's attacking? They're gonna notice that he's attacking the queen, and now they're going to also aim at the queen because
Why is
JJ's
this how our
doing it.
party says hello? Why is this how we always say hello?
Who disguised himself as the queen?
I'm 2 foot
JJ doesn't like
taller.
the queen because he
Okay.
doesn't like slave owners.
So-
So
So what's
Yeah.
gonna happen is
So, go ahead.
Jamie is going to cast bonfire in the area that the queen's at. And then Jimmy's gonna throw one of those magic stones that Jamie has, and with the bonus action.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
roll attack, and Grofnar, you need to roll dexterity.
Of course I do. That's why
Or,
yeah.
Okay,
and
so-
hear me out here, you could just turn off your cloak and be like, hey, it's not the queen.
Yeah, we already killed the fucking guy.
So the
That's
magic
true.
stone
I
goes,
didn't think
goes
about
to 18.
Yeah, did they not see us murder a general?
Okay,
like, in
so
cold
that was an
blood?
18 for the
JJ
stone.
is an idiot. We've established this.
That was an 18 for the stone, so I think that will hit.
That hits. My AC is 15. Yes.
Roll damage
That's
for
a
the
6.
stone.
That's a 6. A stone just comes zooming into your head. Just zooming for the queen's head.
As a reaction, I want to do a 1d12 Constitution roll to reduce damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Where's my
I'll
d12?
still have a whole bunch of soldiers just around y'all.
Yeah,
And y'all have.
attack the fucking soldiers.
Did you do the
You're
dexterity
the
saving throw?
queen.
Yeah, what was your
No,
dex
no,
saving throw?
Oh shit, sorry. Dex saving is 13, and for the d12 for the armor or for the damage reduction, 11.
You're
Alright.
taking 6 damage from the bonfire that's under you.
So, reduce the.
The
six,
stone.
Yeah, so
So-
reduce the stone and the bonfire. I think you only take like 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at that point, now it's the soldiers' turn to go. They're gonna take a swipe at JJ, because they're
Attack
not
the queen.
they're not quite sure if that's the queen yet. Even though she just bisected their commander.
He disobeyed my laws, so he's gonna pay.
Off with his head, okay?
Exactly.
The giant red queen.
Queen, yes.
So that's gonna be an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so they take a swipe at you, but they're still distracted by the large lady, and they miss.
Yes, my drag queenness is so distracting.
They're going to. One is going to take a swipe at the twins.
Bitch.
That was an 18.
Can't believe they walked all the way. Yeah, no, that's gonna hit.
Wait. Hold on. I'm checking to see if one of my spells is gonna affect this. Hold on.
You see Jenkins. You hear Jenkins in the back of your mind. Don't let these boys get hurt.
Can I use my reaction to cast shield and put it in front of him, or does that only work on me?
Can you cast shield on other people?
Never mind. No, I cannot do that.
Oh, damn.
Then no.
Prepare to be an experiment.
So I'm gonna have.
And I have several healing spells.
He said
It's
get
gonna
her.
be
He said
fine.
get her.
I have the dying, cure wounds, and aid. I'll be fine.
The boys will
I'm
be
going-
fine. They can cure themselves.
Take 4 damage.
4 damage, ain't that
Oh,
bad.
that's so 2 each. Awesome.
So they both. You see the boys both get slashed, and it's like no worse than just like accidentally cutting yourself while cutting
There's a
onions.
paper
You
cut.
hear really weird cackling from the twins. It's like really weird cackling.
I'll tell you this right now. You shouldn't have done that.
All right, Ember. It is now. Oh, they're going to take a swipe at Ember. That is a 7, so they miss you. They're going to take a swipe at your dad. Ember, you see your dad again. He's across the way from you, just staring you down.
Yeah, the entire time, from the second that Ember saw her dad, she kind of just like froze in her tracks.
Okay, so your dad does get stabbed in the gut. He's going to take some damage. He's going to take 8 damage from that.
I run over and do some.
It's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet. And Barstool. That was a natural 1. This guy stabs himself in the foot. He drops his sword, still looking at the large woman. And just, it stabs into his foot. I would like all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
That's 16.
That's a nat 20.
12.
19.
Waste of a nat 20.
So, Ember's dad is going to roll 6. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, anyone that got lower than a 14, please take...
Sorry, Jimmy and Jimmy.
please take 6 fire damage. Or,
On fire damage?
like, more of inhalation damage.
Oh,
Smoke.
Y'all are in... Yeah.
Smoke.
Smoke.
like smoke. Okay.
Apparently, I smoke 3 packs a day because it didn't affect me.
It didn't affect JJ remotely.
No, you're too high. You're...
Drugs for a while. He's fine.
Smoke rises though.
That's point.
Barstool is too low for it.
We're good,
Alright,
yes.
so, let us continue.
If
Let
that
us
was a nat 20,
continue.
JJ gets high off it.
There's no marijuana. This is what JJ thinks smoking is. This is.
You don't?
He does not know what. He has never partaken in the marijuana, but he thinks this is what smoking is.
Of course,
He's
you would
like
say
a
that.
He's a college kid. I don't know.
He's got a lot of Mormon energy.
He ate a lot of shrooms because there's plenty of those around.
I'll say that.
All right. So, anyways, Jimmy Jams, it's your turn.
Oh, great. So I was like, okay, so as an action, Jammy the Druid is going to wild shape. I'm going to assume that they know the basic animals, right?
Yeah.
They
They know weasels, mice, stuff like that.
So
cats.
so whoever's looking at it and towards Jimmy and Jammy, suddenly see as Jammy turns into an elephant.
Okay, all right.
He said weasels and mice, but that's a big ass difference.
No. I'm gonna allow it.
I mean, it's a standard animal.
It's a standard
True.
animal.
Pachyderm.
But you will have to make a dexterity saving throw as soon as you do it, because this burning ship's hull is not very strong.
Oh, I'm not on the ships. Jimmy and Jamie never got on the ships, but they've been making long range attacks from the.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind then. All right.
Then would they still take the smoke inhalation damage?
No, I thought that they were on the ship. Sorry about that. So you can have that damage back from the
Just a random
inhalation.
soldier ran up and was like, "Kids!" Just ran off the.
I mean, there's soldiers everywhere. Y'all are on just one of the many ships, and there's other adventurers having their own fight.
So that took the main action, which is unfortunate. But Jimmy is gonna climb on top of Jammy now and cast Cure Wounds on himself, so that he can get some health back.
All right. So Barstool, it's now your turn.
Damn. I was not ready for this.
Are you ready for this?
Are y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
All right.
Hold on. Barstool is going to approach JJ, who just flamethrowed him, and whisper a secret in his ear, into JJ's ear, and then cast Fly, turning him basically into a fucking dragon with the flamethrower.
What's the secret?
I'm sorry, what?
The secret is just like, trust me on this, and then he casts Fly, and now you can fly around.
Barstool just whispers in his ear, "Faith, trust, and pixie dust." He just lets go.
Trust me, I'm a stool.
And now
You want to know what getting high really is?
And Barstool is gonna hop on your back too, because he has to profit from this as well. So now I am riding a flamethrowing the fuck out of some bitches.
So JJ, you can now fly, and this little guy has just climbed onto your back.
Crunchy.
Huh?
Did something, or do they just attack? That's the end part that I caught.
Maybe now.
No.
Kinda.
I also explain that that's not the queen, and it's an illusion.
That's what. Okay, that's
because
what
I feel like that's pertinent.
Okay, so you can. Okay, so I'd say you'd be able to. That's the secret that you whispered in their ear. Was that's not the queen. You touch them, cast Fly, you climb onto their back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
better.
now, okay, so at that point, it is now Krothnar's turn. The big queen. There are still like 5 more soldiers on this ship, all kind of just staring at you. One of them has a sword through their foot.
Wait, I thought it was my turn because you said.
Oh, sorry, Ember. Sorry.
Okay, I got confused for a minute. I'm like, did I zone out for my turn?
Sorry,
Yeah, we never really rolled initiative. So
we did not. We did not.
So do I roll initiative?
No. Just what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be attacking one of the soldiers? Your dad just got stabbed in the gut. What are you going to try to do?
Okay. After I, get through whatever turn white fear I had seeing my dad, I kind of battle my way towards him to go and help him.
Okay, so there's two people right in front of you, kind of in your way to get to him. There's the one that still has his sword in your father's gut, and the one that's opposing you. So you'd have to push past both of them to get to your dad.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, you're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity. Unless you want to try to down the guy in front of you, and then attack the person that's stabbing your dad.
Alright, let's see if I can knock out the guy who's standing in front of me, I guess.
Alright, roll an attack. Let's see if you hit.
Okay, I got, let's see, 8, 9. I got a 10.
No. You, still encumbered with fear from seeing your father, you miss this man. He dodges out of the way. What else would you like to do? You can push past him.
Alright, let's see if I can push past.
He got a 17 on his attack. I'm pretty sure that hits you. So please take 5 damage. And you push past him. You take a sword swing to the back, and with that, your dad will do a frenzy attack. He's going to. Yeah, he's already raging, so he's doing that, and he is going to use his action. Oh goodness, I did not put his he has a warhammer, and he is going to attack with the warhammer. Okay, so how do you... Okay, so he's going to roll an attack. So, oh, that definitely hits. He's got a plus 15 plus 8. That's high enough to hit. So, and that's going to do 1d8 plus 4 damage. Which is going to do, oh goodness, 9 damage to this man as the sledgehammer hits the guy that just slashed his daughter's back, and he kind of goes unconscious after that. These foot soldiers are not very beefy, and they've been taking damage this entire time from fire and explosions.
They didn't eat their Wheaties.
They did not. Still having not dealing with the man right in front of him with a sword in his stomach, he chooses to go after the one that just hurt his daughter. And the only thing that Ember hears is no words are coming out of this enraged father's mouth. And now it is Grothnar's turn. Grothnar, it is now your turn.
Okay. I want to try to do another. Was it deception or persuasion for the cloak? In order to try to I'm gonna try to persuade them that I'm the queen again, so they can actually listen to me this time.
You're gonna have disadvantage, and this is gonna be a very high DC to try to convince them again.
Start killing them. You've already killed the leader. I think.
Come on, 2 nat 20s, 2
Disobeyed-
nat 20s, 2
He
nat 20s.
disobeyed my laws.
It's gonna be hard. What do you say?
I got a 6. No, a 9. 9.
I think
On
you already
one.
failed.
I already failed, yes. And a 4, so I definitely failed.
Let's hear it anyway. Let's hear what you say.
Plus persuasion, which is a 4, so that's an 8. It's no point in fucking saying anything if I fail.
No, it's for the story. What do you say? You can't just say
You
you're
are
gonna do
all-
something and fail at it before you start and then not do it.
You were all really still disobeying me while I told you to put these fires out?
All right. Two of the soldiers look at each other. They look around them, and they're like, "We're gonna take our chances." And they pull out their swords, and you now have two people in front of you, and they're going to attack you. Well, you still have your attacks.
Fine.
You still. They come towards you. They are not. They're like, fuck you. You're not the queen.
In that case, I'm gonna rage.
Go. Now you're gonna be a raging Dimitrescu.
Yes, I'm gonna rage. Raging. That gives me 2 attacks, and you said there's 2 of them in front of me.
Yes, there's 2 of them in front of you.
I'm gonna use my regular great axe.
All right.
1 sec. 1 sec.
You have 3 great axes now?
Yeah, he does. He's gonna be dual wielding 2 and have a third one, so that when he multi-classes into monk, he can just
Monk is only able to do that without weapons.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so for my first attack,
Well, I'm able to do it.
I got 16 plus 3 for my proficiency, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
So 19.
One of them is hit. What's the other? Roll damage on the first one.
Roll damage for my great axe. 1d12. That is 8 plus 3 is 11. 11. So it's 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. So this man takes the great axe into his side. He's still up. He's not happy. He is very, very bloody. So you can either continue to attack him or go after the second one.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I want to attack the other one with my bone great axe. So this one is going to cause narcotic damage as well. 15 plus 3, 18.
All right.
For my bone great axe, that is a 9 plus 8, so that's 17 plus 3, so that's 20.
Okay, you definitely hit.
So 20 damage. Man.
The second guy just goes straight down. One axe, it's in there. He's still up. He's like, oh, he's looking at you, all angry, and then he just sees out of the corner of his eye, just you behead his friend.
I'm trying to see if there's anything I could do.
As a bard,
Yeah, cause can I? How far is everyone away from me? Because in order to inspire an
they're
ally
all
is 60 feet.
all within 60 feet.
All within 60 feet. I want to inspire the dragon.
Inspire the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Inspire the dragon. What do you say to inspire this man?
Burn them all.
Yeah.
Burn them all.
So
Alright, what does
JJ,
inspiration do?
it gives you 1d6 that you can add to any
Yeah,
roll.
1d6 for ability
Okay, I
check,
thought it was
attack
1d8.
roll, or save.
Right.
On
Mr. Inspired Dragon, you just saw the queen look at you after beheading a man and say, "Burn them
cleaving
all." You feel very inspired.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm gonna flamethrower just like all the guards in my vicinity.
Okay, so there's only a few of them up right now, so they all got nat ones. I'm not kidding. I'm not
You
kidding.
2 nat ones.
I got a nat 1 for them, and
They're gonna die.
the rest of them that were around y'all, the one in front of Ember, I'm just gonna say, let's wrap this up. Barstool, you see from your vantage point, and Jimmy and Jammy also see from their vantage point, a flying JJ just unleash a torrent of flame upon this already flaming ship.
My vantage point is JJ's back.
Exactly, from you're looking
vantage point.
down.
Making sure.
Yeah. So you're looking down at all this, and you just see the wood splinter underneath all of these soldiers as they fall down into the already burning ship. There's a smell of barbecue in the air. And you
Burnt
hear
skin.
victorious cries from all the ships all around you as the other adventurers also finish up their fights, y'all are now all out of combat. As it comes to an end, and JJ, you turn around, still able to fly, and you see a big elephant with Jimmy on top.
Yeah, with Jimmy on top, and now they're just kind of confused, looking around for JJ. Just one going.
It's very clearly, you can very clearly see where JJ is, and
Well, they were too focused on the queen to notice that he turned into a dragon. So there's no way of knowing
turn
who.
into a dragon.
Actually turned into a dragon.
No, he's not a
He just
dragon.
fly.
He's just able to fly with a
Oh,
flamethrower.
he's just able to fly
can
with
just
a.
fly and breathe.
I was
Oh,
calling him dragon.
Yes.
I thought he was a
Yeah, he
dragon.
didn't
Okay, that explains it.
he
By
didn't
definition,
polymorph.
you are a dragon.
That explains it. Okay.
That would
So,
be so
I
bad.
actually don't think I could polymorph into it.
By the
Perrin
end of the
comes over.
campaign, JJ has to actually turn into a dragon now.
Yes.
Sorry.
We'll see if
Chekhov's dragon.
we'll see if anyone tries to inflict wounds upon JJ.
It's a cleric spell. We're not clerics, so.
You can also do it as a paladin.
Oh, true.
Oathbreaker.
None of us are paladins.
Anyways,
That's
so
a good thing.
at that, Perrin comes over and comes over to Blaze and is like, "Well, it looks like we've gotten a little bit more action. Let's seems that all the soldiers are taken care of. Let's get back to the guild hall." And they start walking that way. If y'all want to follow, you can.
I'm gonna follow.
You're gonna follow.
Still as a queen. Still as a queen.
Oh,
I instruct the
Blaze
dragon to
looks
follow.
up. Ember, your father looks over at you and just without words, just
Come hither, child.
Ember shows the biggest expression of fear in her eyes, and she just turns to book it. I am not marrying. You'll have to
he's going to try to grapple you. He's going to try to grapple you.
Kidnapping. Kidnapping. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
That's a 19. That's a 19 plus 4. That's a 19 plus 4. Did you roll to see if you can get him off you?
Okay, I add my strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 17, 18. I rolled an 18.
Okay. He beat you just barely. He's holding on to you and it's just like, I don't care that you ran away from your betrothed. I care that you ran away after poisoning me.
Dawn.
Uh-oh.
It was just a tiny bit of nightshade. You would have slept it off, no problem.
I had to sleep it off. I woke up the next day and you were gone. And he's
I didn't put you out to you.
he carries you, but y'all are having this conversation while he's holding on to you, just walking down the street, kind of just holding you like you have Barstool before.
Does he happen to pass Jimmy and Elephant Jammy as he's walking past?
And
would say
JJ,
so.
who has landed next to them
Okay,
at this
hold on.
point.
Before
I would
JJ's
say-
landed, though, Elephant Jammy is going to be dancing in the street. So if you do pass by him, there's a chance you'll get stomped.
Okay, dexterity roll with disadvantage for Ember's dad. That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
What part of the elephant hits Ember's dad?
Well, it's gotta be one of his feet. So I'm gonna say like the back left leg.
Okay.
Swings and chops him.
So he takes it to the back of his knee, like you know when someone kicks you in the back of the knee and it kind of makes you fall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dead
Yeah.
legging
So
somebody.
he stumbles and falls and is like, oh fuck.
He's going to be taking 16 plus 6 damage, 22. And since it was an at 1, I don't know if that's gonna affect anything, but yeah, 22 damage.
Okay, so he takes 22 damage. He's like, oh, I can't be taking these kinds of impacts at my age.
I'm sorry. I mean, I was about to yell at you for like touching this random young lady, but
This is my
Sorry.
daughter, and I need to have a discussion with her.
you still don't put your hands on her like that, sir.
Away from already losing your touch.
Imbo energy. We love it.
Let's go. Anyways, this is all happening while they're walking down the street, and
He's Andy
y'all,
from Parks and Recreation.
y'all turn the corner, And Perrin's like, no! It must have been a distraction. As you see the guild hall all burnt down.
Oh.
And you also
That's
see...
gonna take a lot of mending.
And JJ and Jimmy Jams, you also see...
We're still dancing in elephant form. I don't know if we're gonna be
Okay,
saved.
That's a lot of damage.
Not wrestle them, but just be like, hey,
Okay.
stop it.
Okay, so
It wears
JJ,
off
are you...
after 2 hours. Good luck.
JJ, are you up in the air still?
He landed, had that little conversation with Amber's dad, and then he's back in the air trying.
Okay, if you're back in the air, you can see Jenkins' shop is on fire as well.
Aw.
Mother.
Not the cat.
Okay. Listen, we need to go help your uncle. Can you stop?
Very questioning. What's
God
going
damn
on?
it. I fly over to Jenkins' shop.
You see Jenkins himself with his 100 mage hands just bringing bucket after bucket after bucket of water. He's like,
Good luck,
what
JJ.
the hell? The queen!
Just to be clear, JJ's
Yeah.
arriving without the kids because they didn't tell him what to...
What? You just see,
Be like, hey, come here.
you see Jenkins just still having to concentrate on all of these mage hands pouring bucket after bucket on his shop. He's like, oh, you know what? I'm done. Where's my boys? Where are the boys?
Back
No,
over in Dancing Elephant
no,
area.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I do not want to hear a single word out of you except for where the boys are. You say a single word that's not about the boys, you're going in the fire.
A really quick cut to you see Jimmy has like crawled over the top of the elephant head of Jamie and he's like looking eye to eye. He's like, what should we do now? I mean, there's no one around. Like we don't have to go back to Uncle Jenkins. What do we do? And they're just like doing like the just dancing in the streets.
Is Barstool still on the back of JJ?
I don't see why he would have gotten off. Barstool just like sees this like very serious confrontation and he like peeks over. He's like, "Hey Jenkins."
Where are my boys? One of you will say where the boys are. If you say a single word that does not include the boys, you're going in the fire.
I seem to recall one of them
If you will direct
turning
your
into an
attention over to the elephant in the middle of town.
Just bring them here. Are they safe? Are they secret?
Yeah,
Ish.
I was about to
Ish.
say. Yes, they're safe.
If I see a single scratch on one of
I was
them.
about to cure them of, and then they went and what?
Wait, so they got hurt?
Barely.
I thought you were gonna lie. I thought you were gonna lie. I thought you were gonna lie.
Smart. Do that. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Okay.
That he was literally about to heal, and then Josh, and then turned into a fucking elephant.
Yeah, does turning into an elephant count as a scratch?
Actually, I've casted cure wounds.
Nope.
Actually,
Yeah, go ahead. Cast Cure Wounds on the.
lovely.
You fly off in fear.
Boys already did that to themselves. They're already fully healed.
I thought they took 4 damage though.
Yeah, but then they
okay,
cast
we
cure
can
wounds
do
if
that.
you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does
Never mind.
JJ know that? What?
You
No,
were
JJ
flying
would
around
not
at the
know
time,
that.
No.
JJ,
Okay.
you do not know that they're okay. You're just like, Jenkins said something to me. I need to go. I need to heal. The boys.
They would have gotten 12 hit points back, but okay.
Okay. So the boys, you feel great. You feel fine. Y'all are having fun. There's fire all around you. Anyways, so back to the guild hall. Perrin's like, okay, we need to salvage what we can. We're gonna go to the capital. We're just going to the capital. You three. And he, Perrin turns to. Oh wait, Barstool's with JJ.
2. Or me. Just me then.
Yeah, because
Well, Ember.
okay.
No, because Ember got dragged off with her dad.
Grothnar, would you like to, Grothnar, would you like to come to the capital with us?
Oh, would I ever?
goodness, you are creepy.
However, I could not leave behind my best friend. I have to get him first.
Yes, I have to go get my barstool friend Mimic. Or not Mimic, my barstool friend.
Oh yeah, where
I'm
was
gonna
the
find
mimic?
out.
Mimic here?
Yeah, where's the Mimic?
Is the mimic also on JJ's back?
The mimic sat this one out because it is made of wood and it saw all the fire and it was
I like
like,
how
you know
y'all's
what,
boat was
I'm
on
good.
fire and none of you questioned if the orphans were still on it.
I actually questioned that in the chat. I questioned that in chat. I was like, what
The
about the
orphans
children?
are all dead.
I didn't mention it because JJ doesn't know about them.
Yeah, neither
Not
does-
your, not
the children-
JJ's problem.
Yeah, no, JJ's got two other children to worry about.
So, he would have no idea.
For the audience,
We would assume Val got him off the boat.
for the
Yeah.
audience, the old lady who all the orphans call Granny, are all at the new orphanage ran by Conry's parents, and they are now being looked after by Conry's parents and Granny, who is now a level 2 paladin and is protecting the shit out of these kids.
I think it would have been hilarious if someone had said,
Yes.
what about our kids? And JJ's like, our kids are right here, and just points at Jimmy and Jamie like, they're fine.
They're fine. They're fine.
The two kids I know
wait,
about.
JJ's first instinct is like, I don't have kids.
What's up, kids? I'm supposed to be going to like an Ivy League college, man.
What's an
No,
Ivy League
the
college?
babysitter.
What's college?
JJ's just like
An
this.
elephant form.
JJ's just like this bullshit D&D world.
Hey guys, can we make it canon that that me and Val decided to like keep track of each other? So like
I mean, y'all will always know where they are. So
True.
Well, yeah, but like remember I promised that if Val ever lost control and I heard about it, I would come back after her.
oh
And-
goodness.
Are there cell phones?
Yeah, so
Or like, how is
like-
this happening?
But I still have the slave bracelet, so I
Are you
I just-
reattaching the slave bracelet to Val?
No, I'm just giving it to her to hold on to. That way she knows where I am if she ever needs me. And then, like I gave her,
So what you would have to do, you'd have to have one with you
yeah,
and give her the key to yours. You give her one and you keep the key to hers.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Once JJ goes back and is like, okay, he sees that Jenkins starts. He has stopped trying to put his store out. It is now burnt to rubble, and he is marching up the street towards Perrin. And you hear, and Grothnar, you hear from Jenkins, whatever you need, son, I got ya.
At
I'm
this point,
sick
Jimmy and
tired
Chip-
of this war.
At this point,
Yeah,
Jimmy
go
and
ahead.
Jamie have gotten tired of celebrating, so Jamie returns to normal human form, and they're walking back up the street to get to
God.
home where their bed is.
I grabbed them by the collars.
Why?
Okay,
Why
lift
can't we go
them back
home?
up.
Home. We just want to get out of here. We're tired. Tired.
We're gonna deal with
It's like
this real
Morty.
quick, and then
Why
we're
is it
gonna
like
go
Morty?
home. All right?
Like Rick, why are we?
I didn't know Shaggy
Anyways.
was in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like man. No, that's that's a
Where's
voice
time?
for my upcoming character. No.
We're really
Of course it
tired,
is.
JJ. Come on. We want to go to sleep. Sleep.
Oh,
So annoying.
The
yes, very.
So
We're
all
gonna
of you
do-
are kind of around the burning guild hall now. Just say
We're gonna talk to Perrin real quick, and then we're gonna go home. All right?
Can I
You know
ask
Perrin?
Jenkins about my pistol?
I mean, he's
'Cause I
been in the
forgot that I
town
gave
for
him
like
those.
6 months. I would assume they would have crossed
wait.
paths.
yeah. So okay. So
Barstool's still
so-
on the back of JJ.
yes, he is.
So JJ now is holding the two twins with Barstool on their back.
He's Supermaning. He's Supermaning right now, holding the twins. Still flying. And with Barstool kind of like surfing on the back.
Surfing USA.
Barstool's gonna hop down to Jenkins and ask about his pistols because he forgot that those were a thing for a while, but
Look,
he
they're
still
in
has
my,
them.
look. You want your pistols back? They're back in my tower. The doorway to my tower right now is broken since that all burned down. So
Sorry, what burned down? Burned down?
the shop's burned down, boys. Your home is gone.
First our parents, now this. Oh man, Jimmy, we gotta get out of here, right, Jimmy?
Do you want revenge, boys?
Hold on.
They're 10. I don't know if they would understand the concept of revenge.
Do you want?
They definitely understand the
You.
At a 2-year-old.
One of them shot a man in the eye.
Yeah, because they saw JJ doing something like, let's help.
All right.
I
So
have a 10-year-old brother. They know what revenge is. Trust me.
so Perrin, what's the plan? Well, and Perrin says, well, the guild is going to be going down to the king's capital of the south, so that we can meet up with him and be in better correspondence with him. He now has our full backing now that the queen has caused trouble here. If anyone doesn't want, he says this to now a crowd of adventurers all around him. If anyone doesn't want to be an adventurer right now, give me your pins. And you see a few of them take them off and toss them to the ground. But the majority of them stand Solomon's salute with Perrin. What did the rest of you do?
Jimmy and Jamie look up at
Because it's
JJ.
shiny.
And they're like, should we be here?
I want
Barstool
to Perrin.
At least listens.
Okay.
Barstool stays.
Forcibly sized.
Barstool. Okay. So the three of you stay. What does JJ do?
He's gonna go up to Perrin.
What do you want? What do you want, JJ?
Listen, I know I'm not one of your adventurer lackeys or whatever, but I want to do whatever I can to help. So what do you need from me?
We're going to be having different people do different things. Until we get to the capital, we won't know what everybody needs to do. But everyone just needs to start packing up and being ready to head out by morning. You hear that? He yells to everybody around. Pack up, get whatever you need. We're heading south. We can't go by ship. The canal is taken. We will go by land. And
Or by air.
and Barstool just on.
Fly.
JJ levitates for a couple seconds and then goes back down.
Okay, so at that, all the adventurers go off. Jenkins is like, JJ, watch the boys. I have something to do, and he just teleports away. And
Jimmy and Jamie start running around JJ, like, what do we do now? 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 And they're just running around him.
I think you're still being held.
Oh wait.
Oh, you're right.
JJ,
Yeah,
you get
never
a
mind.
message in your head. Oh yeah, make sure the boys get to the capital. I want to make sure that they stay safe.
Why would they be safe at the capital?
What's at the capital? Capital?
Because everything else might, everywhere else the queen might have control. At least there, the majority of the army will be there.
Fine. Okay.
There's another 100 gold in it for you, you stubborn bastard.
Okay.
Where are we going now, JJ? JJ?
We're gonna go to the capital. So pack your shit. We're going on a field trip.
They look up at JJ and then look over at the
Sweeping
burned
the ashes into a
shop
backpack.
and are just like,
So Perrin goes walking away, off to what you presume to be his house, and he turns over his shoulder. Family business can wait, Blaze. Come on, you're my guard. And Blaze, begrudgingly, walks away from Ember, and is like, "We're talking about this later." And he walks off.
Hey Blaze, you still want the hammer?
Question.
Yes, I have the hammer. It's my hammer.
I want the hammer. Give it to me.
No, I am a blacksmith. This is my hammer.
Can you make me a hammer?
Make you a hammer? You want me to make a hammer with a hammer?
Yeah.
For the man that already has 3 great axes.
I can
Oh,
make
that
one of those
reminds me,
axes into a hammer.
Chris, I'm gonna need that information for your hammer after.
You mean my axe? Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll
yes,
send
thank
it
you.
to you.
The hammer's
We'll
on
get it
mine. I want a hammer. Yeah, I'll get it after.
I get. Bring me the materials, and I'll make you a hammer when we get to the capital. I guess
Awesome.
that'll be 75 gold.
Fuck you, you fucking leech.
If you want a good one, it's gonna be expensive. It's not a leech if I run a business. Anyways, he kind of pats. He pats Ember on the head. Still fairly upset, but now has a sigh of relief seeing that his daughter is okay and is able to take care of herself. That training's paid off, and he just walks away grumbling to himself. At that, yeah, go ahead.
Ever tells Grothnar, but that she can loan him the gold, but like knowing that her father also like taught her how to be around the status of what her betrothed is, and how her father would expect her to talk like that, she like goes, I shall loan you the gold with a bit of interest if you want.
No need. I will find my own. I'll find my way.
You know, weird, and it just. Okay.
Just
Still the queen?
yeah,
Yes, I am.
Grothnar is still the queen.
Got it.
For another hour or so, he will be the queen.
Yes.
Anyways, y'all now have. It's just the 6 of you now, just standing in the street in front of a burning building.
Barstool has one order of business. The guild hall was like on top of the tavern.
Yeah,
Or, like,
and the
that
tavern's
one
also
place.
burning.
Alright. It's currently burning or burned? I thought it was burnt.
It's burnt. It's like it's smoldering on the
It's all
ground. There's
done.
just ashes.
Smoldering. Perfect. Barstool is gonna walk up to the smoldering ashes of
You
all
see a
of
single
the other
a-
barstools and
you
begin
s-
to weep.
You see a bar stool that looks still intact, and you go to touch it, and it turns to ash in your hand.
Oh,
Barstool breaks down in tears for his fallen brethren.
so you are cruel.
I go over to Barstool. I go over to Barstool, pick him up, and hold him like a child, and start patting him on the back. It's okay, little friend.
They just
They
gonna
were
go
so
up to them and
young.
be like,
They never even got to live.
"You alright, little man?"
My brethren were killed. I shall exact my revenge on the Queen's army.
Huh?
At
Yeah.
It's
that-
not fucked up that I'm as a queen patting him on the back. Then, not child.
Refuse to stop this.
As-
now. I feel like
as-
the
No,
Yes,
guild
yes,
hall
I
is-
yes.
refuse.
Couldn't get
Stop this. I'm
weirder.
gonna stay for the queen for an hour.
As you are comforting Barstool, time passes as y'all all gather up your things, and at some point, you guys hear someone approaching down the walkway. I couldn't think of the word road for a second. You hear someone approaching down the road, and you all look over, and you see a young woman, a young girl, no more than maybe 12, in what used to be nice clothes that have ash and burn marks all over it. She's like, "You guys are adventurers, right?"
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
I guess.
We're
You do things for-
shopkeepers.
You do- if that's the case, you do things for money, right?
Yes. How much you got?
I have enough.
Rostar
My
has
sh-
no moral.
My ship and guards were all killed and burnt down.
Your
I
ship
need-
and your guards?
Yes. And at that, she kind of shakes her head, and you see the ashes fall down, and you see a crown on her head.
How similar does she look currently to Grothnar?
Not at all. Not at all.
Making
No,
sure.
definitely.
My father, my presence in the city was probably what brought the attack.
Hold on.
Yes.
The king and the queen's side implies that the king and the queen were once married.
Nope.
So you would
No.
share a resemblance. Okay, never mind.
Nope. Not at all.
Continue.
Not at all. That's not how politics work in this kingdom. Y'all just haven't looked into it yet.
Politics are overrated.
I will pay you handsomely and give you favor with the king if you can get me to the capital safely.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, come along.
May I ask why you want to get to the capital?
Because it's the safest place, and I need to tell my father what happened here.
Who's your father?
The king.
The king, the king,
Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter.
the king. I fear that the madness might take him over before I can get back, though.
Ah, okay.
You are now all heading to the capital with the rest of the guild and a young princess in tow. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe this video.